Hello YouTube, this is Blurred Sci-Fi Gamer. Welcome to Blurred Pokemon Plays, an archive of all of my Pokemon ROM hack development. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy. Welcome back. In this video, we're taking on Karen, the Elite Four, for a rematch. This rematch battle, along with all the rematch battles, is available after you have 16 gym badges. There's no side quest or anything else needed. Their rosters will automatically update to this format once you have received your 16th badge from Blue at the Viridian City Gym. You can find Karen's rematch team in the description of this video. She leads with Gengar. As with the other Elite Four members, her team will keep the original 5 that she had, as well as having a 20 level bump. Before her Pokemon will be exactly 20 levels higher than it was in the original Elite Four set. You're going to see levels around level 70. Karen has kept much of the same tactics. She focuses on Pursuit and Status. Gengar is a Hypnosis lead with Pursuit if you try to flee. Umbreon is running a full Toxic Stall set. Pursuit, Psychic, Toxic, and Protect with Leftovers. This set can be particularly brutal, as Umbreon has extremely high bulk. The move Psychic will threaten fighting types that are effective against Umbreon, as well as poison types that are immune to Psychic. Protect plus Leftovers allows that toxic damage to mount, as well as Umbreon to get some very strong passive healing. The best way to counter this set is to not try to brute force your way through, but actually to utilize Steel-type Pokemon. If you have a Steel-type Pokemon that has Substitute, that's even better. As you'll see in the background battle, this Umbreon cannot touch my Steelix. Steel being immune to Toxic, and Psychic, Steel resisting Psychic. The rationale behind this set for Umbreon is just, I originally tried going with a recovery using Moonlight, really on a lot of Karen's Pokemon. The problem with Moonlight is that it's time of day dependent, and the AI is not the best at knowing this. It's automatically going to try to heal when they get below 50% health, despite the fact that Moonlight, in most cases, is only going to heal 25% damage. You need Sunny Day to make Moonlight really worth it. And there's just no strategy that Karen can really do with Sunny Day that's going to be consistent enough for it to work. Which is why I found on a lot of these boss fights, going the route of Toxic, Protect, Leech Seed, if applicable, and Leftovers is just the best way to do these stally sets. Unless, of course, that Pokemon has Recover. You see for the strategy here, I'm just cursing up safely with Steelix behind a Substitute. Did the same thing with Shuckle. That is just an effective tactic, an effective countermeasure for these kind of sets. If you find yourself having trouble breaking them. It is a little crazy that my Machamp with Cross Chop had some issues with breaking Umbreon, But that's exactly how the set is designed to work. When using the move substitute, it's helpful if you have a slow Pokemon like my Steelix here who's relying on Curse. Get yourself behind a substitute before you take out the Pokemon in front of you. That way you're allowed to get essentially a free hit on the next Pokemon that comes in. So making the most of your opportunity. As for the rest of Karen's team, I've used the same Toxie-Stall, Leech Seed Stall set for her Vileplume. Her Politoed comes out next. Politoed is an addition to the roster. It is the 6th Pokemon. It's another off-type. I chose Politoed because Politoed doesn't have any representation here. And it's a Pokemon that has good bulk. It's a water-type Pokemon. And it's utilizing a Whirlpool Toxic Rest Talk set. Think similar to Koga's Tentacruel. However, with Whirlpool, it fits Karen's trapping theme. That's why it was chosen. Her Vileplume is running a similar tactic as Umbreon, just with slightly more attack power. Having Giga Drain and Sludge Bomb to go along with Leech Seed and Protect with leftovers. Vileplume is not as difficult of a Pokemon to defeat as Umbreon is. Therefore, strong fire or flying type Pokemon should take care of Vileplume without too much trouble. Murkrow is carrying a similar set to Koga's Crobat and the mini Crobat that you've seen. It's running Fly, Toxic, and Recover. The difference here is instead of Giga Drain to hit rock types, Murkrow is going to have Pursuit, further cementing Karen's trapping strategy. The reason for Pursuit on a lot of these Pokemon, it gives Karen's dark types an identity, but it also has good synergy with the AI. As your Pokemon get low on health through toxic damage, the AI does like to click Pursuit when you're low on health. Therefore, utilizing Pursuit on a lot of these Pokemon really shows how her strategy and personality is going to work. Houndoom being the ace, it's still an attacker. It does have Pursuit, but you do need to watch out for its really high special attack. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and join our community.